Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're in season 5 episode 7 of Grimm. I am feeling a lot more alive today, so I'm very excited to dive into a brand new episode of this amazing show. So without further ado, let's roll that intro and see what the hell's going on with Juliet. Let's go. I've been bent and broken, but I hope into a better shape. Me in 2024.
Oh my God.
That looks like can't be. That was her.
That was definitely a reworked Juliet.
She died in your arms, Nick, you said.
So whoever took her body brought her back to life? Where you going? To talk to Trouble. She was there that night. She has to know what's going on.
Trouble, you better think of something quick, Gail.
Take him to the spice shop.
We're on our way.
And if he tries anything...
Don't worry, he won't.
I kind of love seeing Rosalie like this, all protective.
I didn't know if she was gonna survive what they were gonna do to her.
And what was that?
Break her. I heard rumors about them trying to turn a Hexen beast into a warrior. Where is she now? I don't know.
Well, somebody does.
Meisner.
I swear, I never...
Shut up.
But you have to believe.
She is done with your shit, my guy.
They're crazy. They can't be stopped.
From what?
From taking over. You don't understand. This is happening now. It's a revolution.
Okay. A revolution. So Juliet then. So they've changed that.
The woman you knew doesn't exist anymore.
So it's not actually Juliet.
Now, why'd they pick you, Xavier? Why didn't they kill you like the other shop owner?
They showed me a picture of Monroe. Gonna kill me?
You really don't have to...
Breathe, breathe. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm sorry.
The disgust on Renard's face.
They have your picture now. They'll be breaking down our door next.
I know. Maybe we should talk to the Vesen Council.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Finally! I was wondering why they hadn't been brought up for so long. Like, all of this drama is going on, and not a single person mentions the council. Better late than never.
Trouble with you?
Yeah,
Was it Juliet?
it was, but it's complicated.
You okay?
Not exactly, but there's not much I can do about it now.
I feel like Adeline right now, like, what is happening? To me, or, like, is the lighting just so dark in this one? Like, I'm struggling to see anything. I recognize him.
Lucian,
Lucian.
How did this happen?
she wasn't like anything I've ever seen before. A Hexen beast. Killed them all.
It's just one battle, and our army is growing.
Is that the guy from Buffett? Like, one of the military, like, Riley's? He looks a lot like him. Obviously a bit older, but it does look like him. Oh, she's ringing the council now.
I need to speak with the Vesen Council. Please call me back as soon as possible. It's an emergency.
I'm feeling anxious through them.
Only reason we got out alive is because somebody saved us.
Trouble?
No,
Juliet.
we all saw her.
That's impossible.
No, I know.
Juliet's alive.
I think she is.
But it's not actually Juliet, right?
Really not ready to host another Jack the Ripper party.
Let's just hope it's not something worse.
Like a broken warrior, ex-Hexen beast, bitch. Biche. Hexen biche.
Urgent call from Rosalie Calvert.
Those eyebrows, they get me every time. He's got to twist them, right?
We've been told they killed Vesen who refused to join their cause.
We are aware of the problem.
Oh, so they do know.
The group is called Black Claw.
And the council knows about them.
Do you really think it was her?
I know it was her.
Oh my God, this is insane.
It'll be worse because they've all, well, Rosalie, we know, has been grieving Juliet.
Make no mistake, we are at war. All in favor?
Right.
No.
Oh,
Occultatum libera!
they've been on the inside this whole time. Oh, the old guy's down. Only Alexander got away.
Trouble just left.
Is that because she would have been contacted about the shootout in the council?
Why didn't you tell me she was alive?
You can't be here.
Where is she?
Contact Bookout when the time is right.
What did you do to her?
What we had to.
That's not an answer though, Meisner. What you had to is not an answer. Like, what have you physically done to her? Is she still going to be in there somewhere or no?
I wish there was something I could do to help you.
I mean, you are by keeping Kelly safe, right?
I can't help but wonder if you think this should have been Juliet's child, not mine.
Got to have crossed his mind at some point. I mean, you did look like Juliet at the time.
I wish I could take it all back. Everything I did to you.
Except for Kelly.
Except for Kelly.
Oh? Oh? No. No way.
I've thought about it a lot.
Me too.
Oh?
Thinking about it's a lot safer.
He thought about it a lot.
I saw Meisner.
What did he say?
You're gonna see Juliet today.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
I have to deal with this.
Yeah, you do.
This is stupidly messy. Bye then.
We lost a lot of good soldiers. This pain is so dark it will never go away. Our families. People we loved.
That is him, isn't it? Can someone confirm that that's him? I don't know what his name is in this show yet, though, either, so that kind of makes it difficult.
Billy was involved in a violent confrontation. There's a warrant out for her arrest. Have you ever seen this? If you know about the Black Claw, you need to tell us.
We have nothing more to say to you.
Billy is living her life with courage and conviction.
And we have never been more proud.
That changed very quick, didn't it?
Hey, man, you're not hearing me. I wasn't even there, man.
I wasn't even there, man. Uh-oh. So he was put in there on purpose to get this guy, because I recognize his face from that burial from the Black Claw.
This is Rosalie Calvert.
They're all dead.
What?
The council, every one of them.
Oh my God, who did this?
One of the council members.
It all happened so fast. I probably shouldn't have called you.
It all happened so fast, darling.
So the Vesson Council's wiped out? Just gone?
What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? No.
He's acting is what he's doing.
You should have listened to Billy. She told you what would happen.
Sweet Jesus.
We got an attack in the jail.
Oh my God.
Rip. Oh, so he does think about that moment a lot. He thinks about Adeline. Well, I ship him and Adeline, so obviously that's not going to happen. My ships never set sail, except Rosalie Monroe.
They were all killed last night by Black Claw.
All except for Alexander.
I think Xavier knows a lot more than he's telling us.
Xavier's dead, love.
He was killed by a coyote who vogued in front of the jail.
These nuts are voguing in public. That means we've crossed a very dangerous line.
The world is going to be an uproar.
I just got a text. I'm meeting Juliet. I need to bury her, one way or another.
He needs that closure for himself.
So not cool.
No.
This just doesn't feel right.
Is he going to go on the secret? On the sly? Now it's dark. This happens a lot on Grimm. Where's this blonde wig at? There it is. It doesn't look like Juliet. It looks like a robot, like AI. Dead behind the eyes, you know. The build-up. Hello? Anybody there?
I thought you were dead.
Please just talk. I need to know.
They call me Eve.
Why, Eve?
Because I'm starting over.
I'm reborn.
What, are you gonna pretend like you don't remember?
I remember everything.
What did they do to you?
What they had to.
These aren't answers. What the hell happened? Here we go.
You're dead, but you don't have to stay that way. You will learn how to focus that rage. If you survive.
They saved me.
Is that what that was?
Why did you even agree to meet me here?
Because they need you.
Oh dear. Oh dear. It was a trap. Or maybe not. I don't know what's going on. Ouch. But I'm guessing the public saw those Vogues, though, those Voguers.
Yeah, Burkhardt.
It went well.
Meisner.
That's what he wanted.
One of the organizers for Black Claw. This was the one opportunity we had.
Was this some kind of
Right.
test?
It was. I'll be in touch.
Okay.
It went well. Get some rest. You're going to need it.
But they keep her detained this whole time. Okay. So we meet Eve. And I'm still unsure about it. I'll just hazard a guess about the way I'm thinking it is right now. Obviously, this isn't facts. I haven't seen the rest of the show, so don't correct me if I'm wrong. It's just my thoughts. So I think that it is still Juliet. I do think that. But what I think is that she doesn't want to be the person that she was. She doesn't want to remember those actions that she did, but she can. And because of that, she wants to be reborn. And I think that's why she's chosen the name Eve, because she wants a do-over. And she's doing everything that these guys are saying. One, obviously, because they beat her into it, but also because she knows that the decision that she made was poor and she was on the wrong side, and she allowed those Hex and Beast tendencies to take over way too much and the revenge just go overboard. That's my thoughts on it at the minute. She seems very cold, very robotic, very emotionless. And I think a lot of that is due to the fact that she's sort of switched that humanity switch off, so to speak. Like, she doesn't want to recall those emotions. She just wants to be there to get the job done and to right those wrongs. Whether that's just wishful thinking, which it could be, guys, I don't know. It's just, I like that thought process of her being changed in life, realizing the extents to which she was willing to go, and that she did go, and then not want to repeat that. Because she did die, and she could have had this like epiphany of, what have I done? Why did I choose to go down this path? You know, I don't know. When it comes to Nick, I think he's needed that closure. Like I say, he needed that moment to look into Juliet's eyes and express his feelings and everything that he went through, because it was a lot. The guy went through a hell of a lot. Seeing his mum's head in a box, and then an arrow through the love of his life's chest, who was nearly trying to kill him, and then died by the hands of his, what is like a daughter to him, Trouble. It was a mess. So I think he needed to look her directly in the eye, find out what the hell was going on, find out if she truly meant to do what she did, allow him to move on. And with the scene between Adeline and Nick, he did say he's been thinking about it a lot. He's been wanting to explore whatever connection that him and Adeline have. She was honest in that moment and said, look, if I could take it all back, I would. And then they had that moment, they shared a kiss, and it looked very genuine. It looked genuine. So I think that they have the love, a shared love for Kelly. Their relationship wasn't started off in the right way, and I mean, it didn't end in the right way either. But they found themselves in a situation where it isn't quote-unquote normal. They rely heavily on each other. I mean, Adeline is extremely smart. She's extremely strong and very determined. Like, she is one determined chick. So I think there's some qualities that he genuinely admires about her. And seeing her with his son, it's going to change a person. Like, it's natural for that to happen. But obviously the history that they have it's just really complicated. So for me personally, I see more of a future with her and Meisner. But even then, like, Meisner's job role, his career, it's not one of reliability, is it? It's not one where he could just settle down and look after her, Diana and Kelly, because he's forever on the move. He's forever risking his life. And yeah, it's just, I don't think it could work unless he changed his ways. But it's clear that he's thinking about her. He was thinking about that moment a lot. And we just haven't seen Diana or heard about Diana. And it'd be nice to see her again. And for Meisner to spend some time with her as well. Or maybe we just with Adeline. They had that really nice scene. Was it in last episode or the one before that? And the chemistry was really strong. So yeah, I'm a big fan of those two. But again, like, it's looking as though the Nick Adeline storyline, like the love interest there, is going to be explored a bit more. My voice is going a bit now. Right. What else? The Trouble reveal about Juliet as well. So Nick felt extremely betrayed at the thought of Trouble hiding that information. But it was clear that Trouble didn't technically know if she was okay, because she knew that she was going through something really dark and didn't know she was going to come out the other side. And to be fair, I've got to be on Trouble's side here, because what would she say? Like, oh, Nick, Juliet's still alive. Cut to like months, weeks, whenever, further down the line, and she's actually dead. And then she's just got his hopes up again then. Or at least spark some sort of, I don't know, possibility of her being alive to then potentially crush him and bring him back to this emotional state later on. So with everything else that was going on as well, like, there was a lot of drama. There was a lot of things happening that needed Nick's focus, and Trouble's for that matter as well. So I can't blame her. I really can. And I am confident in saying that Trouble will always do what she feels is right for Nick and the greater good. Just my opinion. I might end up eating my words. I don't know. It's just the way I feel right now. I feel like she will do anything for Nick. She thinks highly of him. The Rosalie stuff as well, finding out about Juliet, was really intense. And obviously her panic about Monroe and seeing them come together again, which is amazing. But the council, I have been waiting for the council to be brought up for ages now, it feels like. I kept bringing it up, but the show wasn't. And then the second that they're brought up, they're completely wiped out, bar one, Alexander. And they knew that the guy whose face turns into like jelly, they knew that he was in prison. So someone has inside knowledge about that. And I'm sorry if I've missed it and they explained clearly who it was in this episode and I'm just an idiot. But if not, there is someone on the inside that's giving that information. And I'm wondering who that could be. Clearly, Black Claw is way bigger than we anticipated. And the council was willing to just wipe out anyone that came in their way. But there was already someone on the inside. And yeah, took that option away. I would like to see Alexander working alongside our group though, because there was definite admiration there when it comes to them and understanding. So to see him working alongside would be great, in my opinion. We haven't heard from the Royals again. Maybe in the next one. Every time I'm watching an episode now, I'm wondering if anyone knew that Arise is part of Black Claw, because they seem like they're everywhere right now. This has been going on for a long time. And this is all sort of coming to fruition now. And I just hope that our gang is prepared and ready to, to take this on. But really good episode. I didn't feel like I was majorly chatty through that, but it was a genuinely good episode, guys. Like, I did enjoy it a lot. And I loved the whole scenes with Juliet and Nick and Adelind. And there was more so emotional scenes in this one. I felt like conversations that we've been waiting on were finally being discussed in this, which obviously I'm a fan of. So yeah, I'm excited to see the next one. I really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. If you did, give it a cheeky thumbs up. You guys know the drill. Subscribe if you can be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here. I would just love to have you. A massive shout out to all of my members. A special one to my patrons and those in the Mark of Jane tier. You guys are legends. I'm very grateful for you, and I hope that you're enjoying the content. Just can't thank you enough. And until next time, goodbye for now. And before we completely sign off, let's quickly take a comment from the Dat Pack. And today I've chosen Kenzie, and Kenzie says, I absolutely loved your reaction to this episode. The first of many highly anticipated reactions from this season. This season is just a banger. Well paced and exciting with each episode. I couldn't agree more so far. And like we say, we're only on episode 7 right now, so I'm very impressed. With the passage of time and how long Trouble has been away, they didn't explicitly say it, but I feel like there was a few months time jump between episodes 2 and 3, given how long it takes to list and sell a house. And I think a considerable time lapse was just implied. I hope you're healing up well. I'm getting there. Thank you so much, Kenzie. And yeah, the time frame of everything is kind of a blur to me at the minute. I'm sort of filling in the gaps, especially with episode 7 that we've just seen, because Juliet has gone through a whole thing. So a considerable amount of time has passed. And yeah, the pacing, I can't agree more. It's just been absolutely outstanding. And I am freaking loving it. So thank you so much for watching, taking the time to comment as always. I really appreciate you, Kenza. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. And maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.